Hey, we are in the studio now with our resident veterinarian, Dr. Jerome Williams, and Jillian is here today. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. It's good to be here.
It is good to see you.
Let me start off by telling you, don't leave me back there again in the kitchen with Village Taverns.
Mary
great
Grace
food.
is here cooking, and she,
And
as you know,
it's off the chain.
she brings a lot of food to sample, and he's been back there grazing apparently, right? Jillian, did you get some too? All right, that's kind of one of the topics we're talking about today, but we've got a list of things that folks want to know about. We took a few questions. So Kimberly Smith is our first one. So Kimberly is asking, how can I keep my dog from barking so much? Apparently Kimberly has a chocolate lab, and he likes to bark.
It's difficult. It's difficult. You can use things like lemon extract to actually spray them in the mouth when they're barking inappropriately and excessively.
So they think that's going to happen every time? It makes
Yeah,
them stop? Okay.
It's a hole in the mouth with a firm no. That's controversy over using the shock collars, the bark collars, or whether, to do that or not. But, it can be challenging to get him to understand that's an appropriate time to bark.
Right.
And there are times you don't just bark at everything.
Because some dogs do bark a lot. Like
Yes.
Buddy, if he hears something outside, he thinks he's protecting us, he'll bark.
Right.
But he didn't like bark constantly.
Yes.
Some dogs do bark constantly.
Every noise, every sound, every leaf that drops, some dogs bark at.
Okay, so maybe if it gets so bad, you check with you said behavioralist
Behavior,
before.
yes. We do have a behaviorist here that we can refer her to.
Okay. All right, I hope that helps. All right, Denise McDonald Reed says that her spaniel's skin has become very flaky and dry. He's constantly scratching. He eats grain-free foods and does not have fleas. So what could be causing it?
There are a number of things that could be with the dry skin. Although you're on a grain-free food, nutrition, you still may not have a complete diet. There may be some things
They could
missing.
still be allergic to chicken because it can be grain-free.
Yes, that's true.
And have
It
chicken
could
in it.
be, yeah, absolutely. You've experienced that.
Yes, I have.
Go ahead and have some blood work done to make sure that the major organs, the liver and the kidney, are doing what they need to do. And supplement the fatty acids, the vitamins A, D, and E, and the three major fatty acids, linoleic, and arachidonic acids. Add
Easy
those.
for you to say.
Yeah. But I mean, using some of the oils, the fish oils, will help to do that sometimes.
Okay. So finding out what's causing the itching, though, that is the key, right?
Yeah, and you're correct. It may well be in the diet. Those grain-free could be the meat source, like with your dog.
All right, so good luck with that. That was a hard one for us to figure out. And Buddy still has some issues every once in a while, just depending on, I guess,
Yes.
what he may get into. All right, let's see. Our next one is Heather Kirk. She says she has a part dachshund who is 12 to 14 weeks old, having an extremely difficult time potty training the puppy. She says she uses a pad one time when the next time she doesn't. Heather doesn't know what to do to fix it, and she says the dog will absolutely not go number 2 on the pad at all. But look how innocent. Look how innocent. What are you talking about, Janice? All right, what's going on here?
Well, we use the click method to train Jill.
That's a little thing that snaps.
The clicker, yes.
In your hand? Okay.
Yes, and we were successful in several weeks. And I had a trainer to help me, because
How does that work? Just quickly, how does it work?
Well, you use a reward. Use something very small, a little treat, and each time that they do something you want, you give the click and give the treat. So you're positively reinforcing.
So the click goes in hand with the treat.
With the treat, you're reinforcing positive behavior.
Okay.
And that was successful. But going into the holidays when you may have some days where you could be consistent, and that's the other thing, consistency.
Okay. All right, we have a couple more. Let's see if we can get to those. Anita Shaw is asking how old a male kitten needs to be to get fixed.
We suggest 6 months, but they're done as early as
There's a baby right
4
there.
or 5 weeks. But we suggest 6 months.
Okay, that's a sweet, sweet little kitten right there. All right, this last one I think we wanted to address, and y'all give me the name of the person who wrote this because it's already moved up, but talking about what foods to eat. This is Connie, Connie Wallace. And can you address the human foods that should not be given to pets?
There are none that I can think of right off. The only problem by giving human foods your pet would not want to eat dog food, and dog foods are better because they are balanced. If a dog begin to eat human food, they only want the meat. They're not going to get the vegetables and other things that are needed for a balanced diet. So there are no food I can think of right off that.
But if you wanted to do a treat, I guess they're probably thinking during Thanksgiving, everybody all this food. Is there anything that hurts them? I know things like grapes. They're not supposed to eat grapes.
Not grapes, raisins. You're correct. Not eat those. But I like the other fruits and vegetables as treats.
Okay.
If you can start them out that way, broccoli, carrots, apple, things like that, it's much healthier and safer.
And then they won't be thinking, oh, there's that meat I got to
Exactly.
have. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because Buddy will eat anything. All right. Well, I hope that helped y'all out, and good to see you, sir.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our viewers.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, and
Okay.
you too, Jilly.